Listen, the two things that make us feel the best when you really boil it down is growth and contribution, right? Think about it. You know, when somebody said to me once, more than once, but money doesn't buy happiness, and I call it BS because
yes,
that just means you haven't given enough away.
Yes.
Like, listen, I love the fact that I retired my mom, and then a few years later I retired my dad. I mean, I've retired my dad since I've been paying my mom and dad for over 25 years. Every week a check, every 3 years a brand new car, right? But here's the thing I want you to think about, especially here in America. There's a lot of craziness going on. Obviously, you're aware of that. I saw you, you know, put the black box up on your thing. That's amazing that you're supporting from another part of the country. But I want to share something, and I really want you to think about this. If you want a desire, like something that pulls you towards finding success, and there's no such thing as overnight riches. There's no such thing as magical money machines. You got to put the work in. You got to learn from people who've already been there. You got to work 25% harder than you think. Don't believe all the bullshit with everybody with their 4 minutes of Lambo. Like you see a 17-year-old kid with a Lambo and you think, I'm not knocking that in any way possible. Like I appreciate all that, but just don't think it's easy. But is it worth it? Hell yes. You know, I'm going to tell two quick stories. There was a gentleman I met named David Kekage. David was in a wheelchair. He was paralyzed from the neck down. He was jogging, got hit by a car. And when I met him, this guy was full of energy, and he handed me this little card with Kekage credos on it. It was his credos that he had come up with his whole life. And one of them said, living the hard way is easy, and living the easy way is hard. And that's just stuck with me forever, because you can sit on the couch and eat pizza and McDonald's and watch Netflix. That's easy. But it's really hard being older and out of shape and unhealthy and have diabetes at 50, right?
Yeah.
You can be unfaithful and goof around and drink every night, cheat on the girl you're with or the guy you're with, like fuck around, and that's fun. It might be fun doing all this shit, but if you do it for so long and you burn bridges and hurt people, you end up alone and sad. So easy now, hard then. You could work for someone else right now. You could say, you know, I have dreams. I have a bigger version of me. I have more potential. But you know what? I'm just going to play it cool. That's easy now, to not step out of your comfort zone. It's easy not taking uncomfortable action. It's easy not taking imperfect action now. But when you're 50 and you're still working the same thing and you haven't filled your potential, I would say that's hard. So what I'd say is I'd rather hustle now. I'd rather go to the gym. Listen, but I go to the gym every day. I eat healthy, but I'm 51 years old. I got an 8-week-old and I'm fine. I'm going to live to 100, right? Because I'm putting in the work. I suffered and struggled and had late nights and stressed and failed in businesses miserably and had to use credit cards and had my family tell me I was nuts. I went through all that stuff. It was hard at the moment, but now I get to live a more fulfilled life. And the reason I'm saying that is if money drives you, great. If it doesn't, then think if you have the capabilities to do it, what could money do to help other people? And that's the part I want to share. Just 3 quick things here. And I don't ever say this publicly, and I just shared it the other day on my Instagram for the first time ever. But when my wife and I found out, and my kids, we decide each year where we're going to donate money. When we saw how many kids here in America go to bed hungry every night, it got like our family decided to do something. I don't brag about it. I don't go on social media. It's not on one website. I don't make anybody feel bad if they're not doing it. But we decided, and in the last 2 years, we've donated 7 million meals through Feeding America, right? When we found out, my wife and I found out how bad human trafficking is and sex slaves. I had no idea that existed at that level.
That still exists, right?
I was totally clueless how bad it is. We donated $500,000 to that charity because every $2,500 rescues a child. Right? What's going on in America right now, listen, the way I raise my children, the people I hire, the friends I have, the books I read, I know I'm doing my part, but I haven't done enough. And this media frenzy is going to go away. And when it goes away, the only way this is going to change if people keep doing it when no one's watching. So for me, now I'm doing all my research. I'm learning, my family, my children. I have a 13-year-old and 11-year-old as well. We're all doing research on how we can help continually. And because I get to make money, because I lived hard, I can do that on another level. and I can hopefully make an impact, right, from where we stand. So there's a lot of different ways to look at success. All I'd say is figure out the one that's a burning desire for you. If you want that new car, good, feel it, go after it. If you want to donate money and help causes, feel it, burn after it. But if you find that burning desire, I don't think there's anything that can stop you.
What's up? What's up? Hey, before you go, you need to watch these next few videos. They're absolute game changers. Hurry up and click right over here and watch them, and I'll see you there.